Morning. Okay, it has been raining all day. It is now about 3 o'clock and we finally left the hotel room. I am going to give you a quick overview. There's puddles everywhere. There's big puddles over there. It has been raining non-stop. I mean, yesterday was raining, but today was like hard rain and people were still getting dressed up to go to the parks. I don't blame them really. I just wouldn't function very well in the rain and I just don't want to go to the parks. And then I don't mind if I'm already at the park, then I'll just find a quiet spot, I'll sit down and all of that. But to then try and get to the parks in the rain and stuff, I was just like, oh my god. So we're going shopping, but we're going Cheesecake Factory first. We haven't been Cheesecake Factory on this trip, so can't wait. I would really like to know if they do a no-bake cheesecake, but when I was looking at the menu a couple of days ago, it didn't look like they were doing a no-bake cheesecake. So we're going to have to try and see what they are doing. But I am looking forward to eating there. It's been a minute, so let's go. Alright, so we're in the Cheesecake Factory and I have to say it is freezing. So another little tip, make sure you have like a little cardi or a little jumper with you just to sort of, because we're sitting under the aircon and I've got to say that aircon is strong. I'm freezing. So which of the two breads do you like?
This is by far the superior one, but the sourdough is really good. I really do like it.
It's nice, it's salty.
It's hard on the outside, fluffy on the inside. It's really good.
Alright, so I didn't think they did these sorts of sizes anymore. This is wild, but this is a really big size. Now, it originally comes on a bed of steamed rice, but I asked for noodles, as in Chinese noodles. But they've actually given me pasta noodles. There isn't much of a difference, to be fair, except for this was meant to be rice noodles. And as you can see, it's not rice noodles. But we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. So what's your one?
Right, this is the Jamaican platter, so it's the Jamaican shrimp. I've got the blackened peas, I've got plantain, I've got quite and a salsa as well, which looks really good.
Wow. This is the lemon meringue cheesecake and it looks amazing. We have just left Cheesecake Factory. You'll be able to catch that on Mark and Kelly's Chips, Tips and Things because we are just about to do the outro.
We are, but it's I'll tell you something, you're wondering why I got my coat on. That restaurant was freezing.
It was freezing.
The aircon was on full blast, I'm telling you, it was cold. But the food's going to be a bit mixed here. I love mine, Kelly didn't like hers at all. So, but the cheesecake was fantastic.
The cheesecake was amazing. Gonna enjoy that. We did enjoy that, shall I say.
That was good. So I would recommend the Cheesecake Factory. I think you would, but you would choose a different main.
Yes, I would definitely. I was disappointed with this main, but I'll explain more later on as we go because we're in the mall now and I really want to take a look around.
Have a little look.
So what I love is we are in Mall Millenia and we are in Macy's and just randomly there's a Starbucks in here, yeah? So Mark's just got me a caramel frappuccino. I asked for no cream but extra caramel drizzle and just take a look around. And we're just in a random Macy's. It's not even in a separate bit. It's just like tucked in a corner somewhere. Now, if you are in London, you do get these in a bookshop. Yeah, it's just really random that it's just tucked away in a department store. And this department store is huge. Mark says it's really overwhelming, which is true, it is a bit overwhelming. But it's really good to be able to come in. Even I've got something, and sometimes obviously being of a larger size it can be quite difficult to find clothes and stuff, but here they've got a section all mapped out. It's not something, oh, I have to go online and shop and stuff like that. They've got things here. Mark hasn't found anything, but to be fair, he has bought a lot of stuff this holiday. I've got a pair of trainers, which my trainers completely collapsed yesterday, and luckily I had already bought a new pair, so I'm wearing them today, so that's good. Mark's chucked out my old one, goes, right, we're going to get rid of this, and just chucked it out. But the sole came off and everything. It was flopping about in the rain and everything. But I think the extreme heat and then the rain and all that, my trainers just couldn't take it, and they were old anyway. So I'm going to got some new trainers. I've just bought a new top. So yeah, you think about there being a coffee shop just randomly tucked away.
What's nice about it is it's really quiet. It's because it's in the corner of Macy's. You can't see it, so it's just nice to be able to just chill for a bit.
I think you're going to have to talk up a little bit because
it's coming to the end of the day, so it's 7:15, sorry. So yeah, it's quite quiet, so it's nice.
Yeah, it's the end of the day, but I think they shut at 11.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying my little coffee.
And I have got a caramel frappuccino sans crème. So there we go. And yeah, we're going to enjoy this.
Do a bit more shopping.
Just behind me, there is Macy's right there. And just here, if you sit down right here, you can actually charge. So there are charging stations right there. So if you need to charge your phone devices or you need to charge your camera, you can just go there. As long as you've bought your own USB cable, you're good to go. So we were over at Millenia and we have walked. It's about a 10-minute walk to a super Target. Now the thing is, there's no like real pavement and stuff like that, so you kind of have to find your way a little bit. Good thing for smartphones, we had a little map, so here we are.
Let's go on into Target.
Let's go on into Target. Now this is a different one to the one that we went to.
Wow, this one's huge.
This is a super Target and it's huge and it's empty, which is great. Mark is grabbing a basket. There are some things that we would like to bring home. Oh, he's grabbed a squeaky basket. He's going to change it. Yeah, because that's making just far too much noise. But clearly they have a large homeware section, sort of all like beach knickknacks and that. So let's go round. Let us go round. Oh, they have some stickers here. So let's see if there's any interesting ones that I can stick on my case or in my scrapbook. So no, they're just hearts and class of 2025, so no real nice stickers, unfortunately. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. Now I have a $50 voucher to spend, but I think I'm actually going to save it for the parks because I can actually spend it in the Disney park. So I think I'm going to save that for the Disney park. Or, I mean, it never runs out, so I can...
She says that she'll spot something here and go, oh, I want to sell that.
Maybe, you never know. You never ever know. Now, there is a cookbook that I spotted last year, and I would like to see if they have said cookbook. So, I'm assuming the books will be around here somewhere. Let's find them. The thing about coming later on in the day is that there's hardly anyone here and you have time to actually browse the aisles and stuff like that. The only thing is they probably restock in the mornings, and so you miss probably some of the good stuff. They have the Stanley Cups. I mean, look, the shelf is empty. I have the the large version of this, which I love. But yeah, I mean, look, you've got some of the other sort of cups and stuff. Let me just go back and have a look how much this Stanley cup is. Oh, it's $30 right there. And then this one, if you want the larger cup, that's $35. Looks like quite a good one to have. Okay, so they have a larger book section here. So I'm hoping that they will have my cookbook. Wow, they even have BookTok here. So I'm assuming these are all the books that are popular on TikTok. Yes. Okay, here we go. Here are cookbooks. Alright. Dolly Parton's got a cookbook, but I have no idea. But the one that I'm actually looking for is Natasha's Kitchen or Marion Grasby. So if we can see that one. I knew I should have picked it up when I was in Dallas. It's rookie mistake. Absolute rookie mistake. Yeah, I've got the official, that one, which is the Wizarding Harry Potter cookbook. But the one that I'm missing is Natasha's Kitchen. Ah, well. I'll have to see if on the off chance I might be able to order it on Amazon, but I think I had a look and I couldn't order it in the UK. Interesting. Target is great, especially you should come to Target. So when you come on a holiday, probably go on your second or third day. If you can manage it on your first day, as soon as you land and you're not too jet lagged, I would advise coming and then filling up on your drinks. If there are any mouse ears that you want to get because you don't want to spend money in the park, if you want to get t-shirts, all of that type of stuff, and if you just want to fill up on snacks and drinks for the week in your room, do that and then come again. And then because you would have been the first time, you kind of get to know what it is that you want, what it is that you don't want, all of that type of stuff. But for sure, you should definitely visit a super Target. Every time I come to a Target or a Walgreens or something like that, I'm always looking for mini Nutter Butters. Now they do family size packs, but once you open them you have to eat them all, and I'm just like, I don't want to eat a whole pack of Nutter Butters. That's why I want the mini packs of Nutter Butters. Do you think I can find them? Absolutely not. The other thing I want to try to find is this Chick-fil-A sauce. Everybody goes on about this Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm gonna get some. Alright, I found the Chick-fil-A sauce. I found the normal Chick-fil-A sauce, and it is $5.99. But I have just come across this honey mustard sauce. Now, if you've tried honey mustard, if you know, you know. So I'm going to pick this up as well. Alright, we're starting off strong this morning. It is our last day, our last full day now in Florida. We are going to spend our last day in Epcot. Now, there are a load of people at the bus shelter, so I think the bus is running late. So we're supposed to be ready at 9:40. It is now, I think it's gone 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's 10:02, and I don't think that this is the bus for Universal. I think it's the bus for Disney. I've just seen a family now order a car, so I think they've probably fed up of waiting and just decided to get a car. We have also decided to get a car as well, so we've ordered a Lyft. It should be here in about 5 minutes, and it's going to drop us straight to Epcot. That's the beauty of ordering a lift. Now the price is $15.90, so that's roughly just over £10. I think it's like £12, and it's going to drop us straight to Epcot. It's not going to drop us to the Disney Transportation Centre, which then we would have to get a bus somewhere else. This is going to drop us straight to Epcot, and we love that. And it's going to probably take about 20 minutes rather than an hour and a half or 2 hours while it stops at different hotels before it gets to our destination. We are here. This is the area where the ride and share will drop you. We are now going to go through bag search, so I'm going to stop the camera just shy of the bag search. They don't like you filming for security reasons, obviously. And I wonder if we made it before the actual bus came to pick up the other people.
Oh, totally. That bus was unbelievable. So one woman stormed off the bus and she went, "We've been round 5 times, this is ridiculous." That driver, I don't think cared.
Yeah.
But, which is a bit of a shame because it can take up to 2 hours, believe it or not, from the hotel to get here. Now, if you get an Uber, it's about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, you might say, why does it take so long? Well, because the driver has to go and pick up other guests from other hotels. Not always, but depending on who's booked what. And it just is just a long, long drive. So
Yeah.
Just bear that in mind. We've taken an Uber today because it's sadly our last day.
Yeah,
And we do not want to spend 2 hours on a bus.
exactly.
So a little treat.
Okay, I'm just going to stop the camera here. We are now in the park. Mark went through the security check.
I did. They were checking all my camera equipment.
Yeah.
I said, "What camera is that?" And I was telling them about it. They go, "All right, what do you do with that?" So I think one of the guards was, I think he does his own vlogging, he was saying. So he's asking me about the camera equipment. I'm not as well versed on the camera equipment as Kelly is. So I was just telling him about ours. But yeah, it was good. It was nice. Very nice guy.
Very nice, guys. Now here we go. Let's see where we can get in. Maybe this one. Oh yeah.
Should we go first?
Yes.
So I've got my Disney pass.
So Mark's got his Disney pass.
As you've probably seen before, you choose a finger when you bring it.
Okay. And we are good to go. And there we go. That is Spaceship Earth. I'm actually surprised that there are no photographers at the beginning here, because this would be nice to take our picture in front of, but maybe we'll do that later. So we do have a photographer here, so we're going to queue with this photographer, or shall we do the world one? Alright, we're going to queue for this one. last day, I finally made my purchase of said ears. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy another one as well, and the other ones that I want to buy are the 2025 ones, and that, you know, will mark the time that we've been here and the year that we've been here, so that will be quite nice. So that is the other purchase of the headbands that I want to make. There's a couple of other purchases that I want to do. There's a bag that I want to get, and you know what, I also want to get a t-shirt, a nice Disney t-shirt. So you know what, I think we're going to have a big haul at the end of this holiday.
I think we will have a big haul, so we will show you our haul. Don't worry. You can hear me in the background.
Hold on.
You'll be able to see our haul. We will show you our Disney haul. Every year I think, I haven't spent much, because I buy and then I forget I bought it. And then when we come back to home, I thought, oh my God, look at the stuff we bought.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will show you our haul.
And the thing is, we've got a lot in our suitcases, so that just proves to you how much stuff we have bought. We have bought a lot of things. The whole video, we might have to do it in 2 parts. Do you know what I mean? Just saying. So because I use this camera a lot, and it's one of those sort of like intelligent type cameras, it just tracks me. So even if Mark tries to get in or whatever,
it
doesn't focus on Mark, it tracks me. And so then when I need to film Mark, I need to do it so that the camera's not facing me. So at the moment the camera's facing me, and then there is a little symbol on the actual screen, and then that turns the camera. So whenever I press the symbol, it will turn the camera in the opposite direction. Therefore, then, so this is almost like a selfie at the moment. And what's great about that is that the microphone attached to this camera can pick me up really well. Whereas with the other camera, if you're behind the screen, the mic picks the person behind the screen up better than the person in front of the screen. So that's the really good thing. Although this mic does pick up really well with someone in front of it. But this is our first time utilising it. Mark wants to go for a Starbucks. I don't want a Starbucks just yet because I don't want to have to carry it. But you know where I want to go. Where are we going? Where do we?
I'm guessing Club Cool.
Obviously, Club Cool.
Right, so we're going to Club Cool. You've seen us go to Club Cool before. We always do that a little tradition when we come to Epcot.
Yeah.
Bring a load of stuff from Club Cool. Find the people that are in the front.
Oh, there's an annual pass holder thing. Look at the queue. There is a queue to get into the creation shop because clearly there's an annual pass holder thing that I assume comes out today, because I've never seen a queue for annual pass holders before, so there must be something that's coming out today. The rest of the shop seems quite quiet except for the pass holder bit, but enough of that. We're going to Club Cool. Alright, here we are. We're going in. There's always a queue in here to get drinks. Let's see what we're going to go for. Let's see what queue we're going to queue up in. So Mark did pick the first one, but now he's picked this one. All right, let's go. Here we go. So Mark has grabbed us a couple of cups. I am going to go for this one, I think. Mark obviously is going for the Beverly. What does a Beverly actually taste like?
It's very bitter, but it's lovely. I love Beverly. It's like a bittersweet thing. The problem you get here is you get people that will just stand there and just try each one rather than take one and let somebody else
let someone else go. So yeah, that's why there's always a mad queue in here. Alright, Mark is doing the Philippines and I want to do the Korea one.
This is the Chinese one. It's like liquid barbecue sauce.
I know, it's awful. I don't even know why you're trying that.
It's actually... Do you know what? It's actually quite nice.
It's horrible. It really is horrible.
It's the best way to describe it, liquid barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that's exactly. I went for this one. This one's got a lychee taste to it. And I always get mixed up between this one and the bonbon. And I always head for the bonbon, but it's not. It's the Minute Maid. All right, so I went for the Philippines one. This is the craziness. I just saw a lady. She didn't want her drink. So she poured the drink in the bin. I'm just like, okay, but there are trays underneath the drinking fountains. Just wait, pour your drink in there and then get a new one. Don't pour your drink in the bin and then keep the gut. That was just wild. We're just leaving Club Cool because it's a hot day. We've just finished vlogging and we said, you know what? Let's go get a drink. Now, it's not packed in there, but there are several stations, not nearly as many as there used to be when it was the old Club Cool, but you know, there are some stations there and stuff like that. And there's another vlogger in there, and he was waiting patiently for a machine to be free so he could go and try his drinks as well. I was stood behind him, again waiting patiently, and there was a couple of ladies there. One went away and then one just stood there, drunk, refilled, and like he was standing there patiently, and then someone came in from the side, so from the side of the pillar from another machine, because clearly they were waiting for the other machine. So they slid in and then started using the machine, and that poor guy got fed up and he just left to go and find another machine. By this point, the lady decided to leave and the other lady, so I went and somebody else slid in from the side. I thought, no, I'm going to use it at the same time. And so I used it at the same time, and then he sort of like left. Because I did feel it was a little bit of a cheek, because he slid in thinking that there's no one there instead of checking behind him first. Because it is true, it could have been free, but do you know what I mean? The cheek. All right, we are entering into the beautiful flowers. They're so pretty. Like every year they do this sort of promenade combination where you have these beautiful flowers and the sun's out. Now don't get me wrong, like I said, it does look gorgeous in the rain, but let me tell you, it's 100 times better when it's just bright and sunny. It's so pretty. I have to say, Flower and Garden is one of my real favourites. Alright, so we're going to do Remy's Ratatouille. At the moment it's 30 minutes, so we're going to try to take the shortest route and hope that the time doesn't go up. Now this is Canada, then it's going to be UK, and then it's going to be France. Look how pretty. Honestly, it's pretty on camera, but actually being here, I think it doesn't translate. Now, there is a hot dog that I really want to try on the Pineapple Promenade, and it's here. So Mark and I were saying, oh, shall we eat first? And he's going, no, let's go do the ride first. But yeah, here is where my spicy hot dog is. Yeah, this is it. This is where the spicy hot dog is. And the frozen, oh yeah, I wanted to try this frozen dessert violet lemonade. They've also got grilled street corn on a cob. Yes. Got to try these. Because I'm worried about Mark's back. I'll just forget it, let's just do it. And I'm just thinking, we've got a flight tomorrow.
No, do you know what? That's been the only downer, really. I don't know if it's a combination of me having this. You'll notice I'm carrying this now, not having it on my back, and it's all my lower back thing there, without moaning about it. So I like the way you pan the camera down. And I think the hotel bed is not good.
It is not good.
So that's not conducive for a bad back.
Yeah. And even it has so basically with me, the problem with the bed, it gives me a bad spine. So the whole length of my spine really aches in the morning, but then it gets better. But Mark's back's been hurting him for ages. All right, so we're gonna have a quick look at the menu. I'm thinking the spicy hot dog, maybe the Dole Whip pineapple, the frozen dessert violet lemonade, There's a pineapple float. Oh, I'm just excited. Maybe the pineapple float, I think. Mark is going to sit down for a bit. I am going for my spicy hot dog and the Dole Whip. Alright, so here is the spicy hot dog and the violet lemonade, the frozen violet lemonade. I do want to get the Dole Whip, but I think I'll get that in a bit because I couldn't carry it all. Alright, this is my first thing of today. It's got plantain chips on the top. You know how I feel about that, but...
Oh, I like plantain.
Oh, this is falling apart. Yeah, try top.
Plantain. Oh, they're good. They're salted as well.
Oh, this is already falling apart, so...
Take the belief.
That's nice. The British bun is soft, delicious. Yes, it is a little bit spicy. Yeah, I would recommend this one.
What's the hot dog like itself? Have you managed to get any of the hot dog?
Yes, but just a little bit. It's not mushy like when you get other hot dogs, so this is quite nice.
Go on, I'm going to take a little chip, thank you.
Right, I'm going to take a little chip.
The chips are good.
It does go well, and it's not too banana-y, which is good. Yeah, I would thoroughly recommend it.
Now we've got this little drink. I love the little flower on that, it's pretty. Right, go on, give it a try.
I really like that. I don't know if Mark wants to try it off camera.
Let me try this off camera. Oh wow, that's really quite strong. It's got a really sort of fruity taste to it. That's really nice.
It doesn't taste too much like violets though.
I get a slight kick of violet.
But it's not too much.
But you're loving this hot dog with all the bits falling off. What's the salsa like? Pineapple salsa.
I was thinking it was going to be a little bit tart, but it's not. It's just like a typical salsa, but fruity.
Yeah. There we are. So
very
a
nice.
thumbs up for both of these.
Yeah. That was delicious. We're now heading over to Canada because there is something that I wanted to try, the beef tenderloin tips. So that's the next thing. All right, these look juicy. Look at that gravy and that mashed potato, the carrots. I hope it tastes good, Canada. I hope it tastes good.
Now this probably isn't the best weather for it, but let's give this a try.
Let's give it a go. The gravy's nice. The carrots are al dente. So they're all right.
You prefer them a bit more done?
Yeah, if you like al dente carrots, these are for you. That gravy is lovely. Mashed potatoes good. This is a mushroom bordelaise sauce, by the way. Nice, a little bit salty. Right. Here we go.
Tips, those beef tips.
It's really hot, temperature-wise. So that's good. Yeah, I would recommend this. And not bad for $7.75.
I was going to say, is it like a roast dinner, would you say?
Yeah. I guess it's like a mini roast dinner. So if this is your sort of thing, I don't know about the heat. I think the portion size is good. Maybe if it was in winter, the portion size wouldn't be so good.
Now you've got to remember, because this is Canadian food, so like the UK, and this would be lovely on a hearty meal on a very cold day. When it's 28 degrees Celsius outside and you're having this meal, this is a bit...
It's a bit like...
Probably not the right one to have, but this will bring back memories if you are Canadian.
Yeah, and they do have scallops there. So if you do want to get scallops, you should get those. We're on our way to Soarin. It's a 10-minute wait, so that is really good. Because when I saw the boat ride, there was a ton of people trying to get on the boat ride. But this is only 10 minutes. Exciting. All right, we are going into the butterfly sanctuary.
So here we are in the Mexican Pavilion. I absolutely love it in here. I don't know why, I just always have loved it in here. It just feels like you're in a street, as I keep saying, somewhere in Mexico. You've got the temple in the background, you've got the street lights, it's lovely and cool in here. One of my favourite places in the whole of Epcot, if not the favourite place. Right, let's wait for Kelly and we're going to go on the ride.
Now, I've seen a couple of people with passes around their necks and I've seen them walking around the park, and I'm just wondering if this is actually a private event, because this could quite easily be a private event and not a paid for event. But I do know there are some paid for events that you can come and you know, have a dessert party or something like that and actually get really good view of the fireworks. But I just don't know if this is one of them or whether this is just a private event.
I've not seen this fireworks show in Epcot.
The end of the night, the park has closed. Mark was going to make the fight, so we're going to go and get a ride and share. Mark was going to make the rookie mistake of following the signs for the ride and share, but it takes you some far place. So what you want to do is you want to head towards the buses, and then we're going to cut through by the buses. So this sign here says buses, minivan and taxi. That's the sign that you want to follow. So when you leave the park, you want to go left. You want to chuck a left, and then as we get towards the buses, you then want to chuck a right, and I'm going to show you where to go. All right, it's the end of the night. We finished. It's about 8 minutes past 10. We're waiting for our lift, which will be here in about 7 minutes. We're waiting in zone 8, which I have told him in the comments. I said just hi, said hi, we're waiting in zone 8, just so that they know that, you know, roughly where we are. And on the app, I'm just having a look at it now, it tells you how far away they are, where they're driving in from. It gives you their type of car, the name, and the license plate. But as I said, the license plate is on the back of their cars, and very, very few of them have license plates on the front of their cars. They do have them, but just very, very few of them. And so we'll have to have a look at the back of their cars just to make sure that we're getting in the right car. Apparently the driver is about 5 minutes away, so there we go. Anyway, we're signing off. It's our last full day. It's very sad. We literally only tomorrow have a very minimal amount of hours until we have to fly. But you know what? We've had an amazing time.
We have. It's been wonderful. It has been really good. Even though the weather's been terrible on a few days, we've had a really good time.
Yeah.
So with that being said, guys, do take care, look after yourselves. We will hopefully see you in our next trip and adventures.
All right, take care. Bye for now.